Hi guys, Becoming Viola here. I just wanted to do a quick video to kind of show you what I keep in my little nail art travel kit. It's nothing fancy. This is a simple bag I got from the Dollar Tree. Pretty sturdy. I was using a small China Glaze bag that I got for Christmas one year when it came with the China Glaze Christmas collection that they had. But this is just something I travel with no matter if I'm going away for the weekend, if I'm going away for a couple days, a month, whatever it may be. I do travel with this. It's basic nail repair items as well as some nail art items in case I decide to do a new manicure. So we'll start out with the basic things that I have in here that anyone should have in a nail kit, whether it's for at home or on the go. And for me, I have two different kinds of files. I have here a emery board. It is double-sided, one with a larger grit and one with a super fine grit. I don't use this for shaping my nails, and excuse my nails, they're bare right now, so they're not that great looking. And then it has the finer grit, which I use if I get like a chip. I'll use this to smooth it out just enough to take off a little bit of the length, and then I will use my crystal file to smooth and shape it into place. This one I purchased for $7, which is a little steep for a nail file, but with a good crystal nail file, you can't go wrong. It's very sturdy. It's not as thin as most that I find. I got this one at the Southern Swimming Show, but you can get them at Sally's or offline. So I keep those two in my little bag here, along with, excuse me, a variety of mini nail art tools. I have a couple dotting tools. I usually have 3, but my other one is a fine dotting tool. It's even smaller than this one here, and I'm actually currently using that while testing the water marble, well, more like drag marble effects with gel polish. And then I have just some striping brushes and a cleanup brush. And that in the background is, of course, my phone blowing up. It never blows up unless I'm doing a video. I do have a cuticle nipper that has a cuticle pusher on one end. I do not use this for my cuticles, so I would never use it around the top of the nail. I use it for those nasty hangnails you get on the side, or the little pieces of skin. I just rub it across and it takes it right off. I do use this cuticle pusher. It's not the best for the job, but when you're on the go, it works. I have a pair of nail clippers. I don't use these unless I absolutely have to. Typically my nails are a lot longer, and I do have a tight C-curve on my nail. And that C-curve is this part here where your nail bends. I usually use artificial nail clippers, but when I'm traveling, if I break a nail and I have to use it, I have these. I don't use fake nails actually on my nail, but I use this when I'm wanting to test a color or anything like that. And you'll see I have multiple colors I travel with. It's really great to do that and to test theories on. I do carry a makeup sponge. I typically have a whole makeup sponge in here, but I do just have the little half piece, and that's for making gradients or applying glitter while on the go. Using a makeup sponge, you just put a coat of your glitter on and it sucks up the base of the polish, so you have a thicker glitter, so you have to put less coats. And then I just have some simple acetone-free nail polish remover wipes. These are an oil-based nail polish remover. It's not great for removing heavy nail art, but it is good if you're simply changing from one color to the next. And it doesn't dry out your fingers, so there's a bonus. So this tube actually came from the Sally Hansen's nail art series they had. I can't recall the exact name. I think it was I Heart Nail Art. And I just put some mixed gems in there, so you do kind of have to sort through it a little, but it's part of the fun, I guess. So that's good for on-the-go travel as well. Now again, I don't like using rough items on my nails, but if I'm doing someone else's nails or I'm trying to remove gel polish, this little tiny buffer block has just a medium grit on it, and it's good for doing that. When you're trying to take off your gel polish at home, to scratch the surface, to break it up, and then to soak your nail with the polish remover. Now these two packs, this one has eyeshadow applicators, again for gradients and glitters, some stencils or nail vinyls as some people call them. I have a roll of striping tape, and I have pieces of tea bag in here, as well as I have some nail decals in here and stickers. I just things that go with the colors that I carry when I travel. And that just kind of gives me a little mini kit to take with me. This one has some lint-free wipes, as well as nail guides for doing French tips. And as you can tell, I color swatched on that. These here are my nail shields. So if I'm ever wanting to do a polish on the go and I don't want to have to worry about needing acetone or anything like that to remove this, I put these on first, and it's just a little clear sheet, paint over it, and then I'm good to go. Or if I'm out and I decide to get a gel manicure or anything of that nature, I can use this. And of course, nail glue in case I get a break in my nail. I do like to use clear gel typically, but I can't find the clear glue in a travel safe tube. I can only seem to find it in the droppers that have the screw-on lid, and this one is a little more airtight, and I don't have to worry about leaks with this one. And in those little packs you saw earlier, I do have a tea bag so that I can use it to help hold the nail together if I were to get a bad crack in my nail. Both for nail prep and sanitary reasons, like if someone else needs to use my clippers, I do carry a couple packs of alcohol pads. It's just for sanitary reasons, to wipe down my tools and things like that, as well as to clean the nails to make the polish adhere better. Here I have a nail correction pen. This is something I got from the Dollar Tree, but it's really good. You can even take the tip off and use an eyedropper to refill it if it runs out with your favorite nail polish remover. And I do use an acetone-free Natural Nails nail polish remover. And then this one is just a clickable, kind of looks like lip gloss that we would have had in the early 2000s, like back when the Bon Bon lip smackers type things like that were available. But it just goes onto the nail and around the cuticles very nicely, and I actually just put some on my nails a few minutes ago, which is why they're so shiny. And I get this from Born Pretty. This one was like 79 cents. You can get them at the dollar store sometimes. It doesn't leak, so I love this for travel. Two more nail hydrating products that I love is this Avo Juice from OPI. This is the little travel bottle. You can buy the larger bottles and for at home, but this is perfect for on the go because it is airplane approved. You can take it on the your airplane. Airline's not going to give you any hassle about that. As well as it smells great. It doesn't leave your hands oily. It absorbs extremely quickly. And then for my nails, I use for around my cuticles. Right now I'm using the hand salve from Burt's Bees, but they also make an amazing cuticle cream. It's a cuticle balm. I actually have that in my purse. So this one I just toss into my travel bag. And anyone who does nails on a regular basis knows you can't beat having a good top coat and base coat. So I have for my base coat Sally Hansen's Diamond Strength. Now they don't make this in a travel size bottle, I don't believe, but I do have a bottle that's about half empty. So I do use this one for when I'm on the go. If I could find a small bottle like this to put it in, I would definitely do that. I will keep an eye out for that. For my top coat, I have my favorite fast drying top coat, which is the Shea Vite or Sachet Vite. Different people pronounce it different ways. You get this for $1 or so at Sally's, and it's the perfect little travel companion. Now, I carry a couple different nail polishes with me when I travel. I will carry some larger bottles when I go on a longer trip if I'm going to be gone for a month or so. That way I have more variety. But if I'm just going away for the weekend, I keep it pretty simple. I keep it with a nice bright pink. This is China Glaze Love the Beach. It's a little travel one that I got. They sell the little mini ones at Sally's as well. This one is a nice blush color skin tone from China Glaze. It's called Don't Make Me Blush. This came from Kiss. It's a galaxy color. It's just a very sparkly deep red. It doesn't have the name listed on the bottle, however. And now these three came from Sally Girl. Again, from Sally's. This is just an iridescent flaky. Nice and pretty to go over a darker color. If you were to put it over a light color, it would still be very pretty, but you wouldn't get as much payoff on that. Let's see. And that one was called Keep Out of Reach. And then this one is just a dark blue with some shimmer in it. This one's name is Mean Streak. Okay, this one here is a nice rose gold shimmer. It's not something I would typically wear, but if I wanted a little glitz and glamour, I might try this one. It's called 24 Karat. And then I just have a simple white polish. It's a nice creamy white polish. I use it for a base on neons as well as on its own, or as a stamping polish. I also have one that's just like this, but it's black. Can't find it for some reason, but I carry that with me. And as you can see, it all fits nicely in here. It's just something easy to carry with me. I don't have to worry about packing a lot of items. I can just pop this in my bag and I'm good to go.